Welcome back to the SA Sports Show. Thanks for sticking with us, just as our mate from The Power, the media manager, Pete McDonald, has done, because we're talking footy. And we're talking Southern Football League.
Well, only the best will do, Poppy.
Well, only the best will do. Welcome, boys. How you going? How'd the weekend go? Grand final weekend. Take us through it.
Grand final weekend kicked off bright and early, as you know,
Yes.
with the under-14s.
8 o'clock start or something?
Yeah, 8 o'clock for the kids, but absolutely perfect weather.
Yep.
Until half-time of the A grade. So you get a reprieve, Poppy.
Okay, very good.
You've been howling down our parade all season, but yet the rain did come eventually. But yeah, under-14s kicked off with Flagstaff Hill and Ranella. Flagstaff Hill, too good.
Wow, okay.
In the under-14s. Under-16 game, absolute pearler between Noarlunga and Ranella.
Yes.
Ranella finished up going through undefeated in that one. Then we went to under-18s. Brighton got over Valleys, Happy Valley. And then, of course, the B grade. A couple of Cinderella stories in the B grade and the A grade. Christie's Beach hadn't won a flag for 22 years.
Yes.
Got over Brighton in the B grade. And then the main event, where young Saul was a participant, saw Flagstaff get over the line by 13 points over Morpeth Vale in what was a pretty good game of footy.
Well, talking about Cinderella stories, I think Saul, by the sound of his voice, has been drinking out of a glass slipper over the weekend. Take us through the game, Saul. Welcome, and mate, what a great performance.
Yeah, no, it is a dream come true. It's 31 years since we won an A-grade flag, so just amazing. I'm 35, I've been at the club since 97, and to actually get to play in it myself is just amazing. So, no, we had a good season. Morpeth Vale finished top though, so they were obviously a really good side, but we were just able to get it together at the end of the season and on the day as well. So it's
bit of a late call into the season. Saul was playing B grade in the early part of the year. Had a bit of trouble. They knew they were coming up against probably one of the best ruckmen in our competition.
Yes.
So him along with Mitch Edwards, the dynamic duo from Flagstaff Hill, wore Bodie down in the end, and it was good to see Saul as part of Flagstaff Hill's first A-grade premiership in our Div 1 competition.
Hey Peter, we were just talking during the break. You went and had a look at amateur footy on the weekend. You were talking about getting 6,000 plus. I mean, you'd know yourself, getting to those suburban grounds, fantastic times.
Yeah, absolutely. There was pretty good crowd. They had 3 back-to-back games, C, B and A at Thebby for the A2s, and probably, I'm terrible at estimating numbers. I wouldn't know how many people are on this panel right now, but I reckon they probably had about 3,000 or 4,000 there.
Wow.
So it was a good day, and there was a lot of people that, because Spocks were in the C's and the A, so a lot of them stayed it for the morning, then went out to the car park for a bit of a barbie, and then back in for the A, so that number might have even been higher, but great atmosphere.
Yeah.
Kids love it.
How'd your numbers go?
Yeah, as I say, probably about 4,500 on the day from early in the morning.
Well, they're big numbers.
But it was terrific because Christie's Beach, as I said, who hadn't won one for 22 years, they actually had a breakfast at the footy club, and it's not that far from Christie's Beach Oval to Higginbottom Oval, where we play our grand finals. En masse, about 500 of them went to the breakfast. Yes. Then they marched down Beach Road to the Oval, and then just took over the where the old past players shed is at Panther Park or Higginbottom Oval. Yeah, they took over that whole hill area, and it was terrific. It was really good.
So many clubs involved as well, brings the crowd in.
Out of the 10 teams that participated on the day, 7 different clubs.
Okay, that makes a huge difference. And you know yourself, I mean, Port Adelaide Crows been drawing really big crowds. It's fantastic, but it doesn't happen by chance. No. There's a lot of hard work, and you've got to deliver a good product, and you guys have seemed to do that all year. Okay, so I've got to ask you. So the game of the weekend, we're now a fair few days down. That's right. How's it been?
Amazing celebrations. Obviously, there's never been so many people at the club on Saturday night celebrating. Right from obviously our 14s had won it. So many people all night. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, those that could get the days off have just kept going and really living it up, because it's just a massive achievement for our club, and we're really set up now to hopefully, win a lot more in the coming years.
Yeah. So. And one of the really good things, Poppy, was at the end of the game, we do similar to what soccer do, where at the Higginbottom Oval, we clear out the grandstand and bring the players up to receive their premiership medallions up the top and present the shield. I think one of the most poignant moments, Saul, was when I got the prez up.
Yeah.
President Brett Charlesworth, who owns Charlesworth Nuts, he was in tears. He's done so much work for that particular club over many, many years. For him to finally realise a dream that he started many, many years ago come to fruition was just a really poignant moment of the day, I thought.
Yeah, no, Brett deserves it the most. He's built the club up from the bottom from 14, 15 years, I think he's been there. And he's had a goal and he's set it up with the juniors. We win a lot of junior premierships and always have, and then the guys follow through into the seniors, and that's exactly what you want. And this was that end dream that he knew was going to come. It probably took a little bit longer than he thought, but he got it, and he just was so emotional and great. Very, very good for him.
So you mentioned you're 35, you started the season in the Bs.
Yeah.
Backing up next year?
No, this is it for me for fully committed football. The reason I've been playing B grade is because I have 2 young girls and a family, so I actually stepped down a bit, and I was just lucky enough to, get a shot and come back and play in this. So, for me, I've got to go to the family now. I've achieved the pinnacle, and just brilliant. So, excellent.
Makes it worthwhile, doesn't it? I mean, and it's nice that I reckon that reflects a bit of a quality of the person too. That you probably caught between the passion for the club and the obvious commitment to the family, but then for them to probably share in that as well along the journey, it's fantastic.
Yeah, thank you.
And of course, he's hasn't left, hasn't taken it off since Saturday afternoon.
And if you see Sol in the street, you are obligated to buy him a beer. Anyone who has a premiership medal on, you're obligated to buy him a beer. Looking back in the season, Craig, how do you rate it as?
Well, look, I think it's been terrific, as I said many times before. Right up to the last game of the season, we didn't have a top 4 set in concrete. We didn't have a top 8 that was set in concrete. We had 14 clubs in the competition. Yeah. To get 2 Cinderella stories in the 1 year, I think all bodes well for the future of the Southern Footy League. As you know, we're introducing women's football next year. Yes. Going forward, there'll be change of grades with 13s, 15s, 17 halves. But all in all, the Southern Footy League's in a pretty good place. Yeah. And just, if I may, the great Southern Footy League had a bit of a Cinderella story too. Our neighbours that we team up with for the country championships. Yes. Congratulations to Mount Compass and Peter Galbraith. Wow. First time in 36 years that Mount Compass had won a flag.
Who did they end up beating? Was it Strathalbyn or?
No, in Counter Bay.
In Counter Bay, wow.
And in Counter Bay, so it was a good victory for them.
You wouldn't have thought that Mount Compass has got enough people to field a footy side.
Mate, you ought to try driving through the town in the last couple of days.
Yeah, I can imagine.
All the farmers are in, and it's terrific for them.
Good on you, mate. Well done. They might have to consider putting a team to China. Pete, has anyone ever thought of that? They could do that.
I think we're doing it.
Hey, good on you, fellas. Hey, good on you, mate. Well done,
Thank you very much.
Well deserved. Fantastic, Craig. We're going to see you again, or is that it for you?
Oh no!
Come back.
Happy to come back
and
chat. Bit of a round off for the season next week, and looking forward to 2017.
Good on you, mate. Well done. Good work. There you go. Football at its very best from top to bottom here on the SA Sports Show. Back with loads more in just a moment.